And it's Ken Kraetzer for Sons of the American Legion Radio. We're talking Army hockey today. We get a chance to talk with John Zimmerman, who is a senior captain on the Army hockey team, a defenseman. John, how are you today?
I'm well, sir. How are you?
Good. We got your first game on Saturday coming up against LIU. Tell us about how this extraordinary summer and preseason has gone for you.
Yeah, it's really been since March when our season was canceled and right before we played our first playoff game last year. Really just started looking forward to Saturday, our first game of the 2020-2021 season, really. We were away for a long time. We came back, a lot of guys came back in July, late July, and then we started preseason kind of early mid-September. And we've been at it ever since. We had a nice phased approach to coming back, playing and into full contact, and now obviously into a game week where we're prepping for an opponent. So it really has been a long road, 8 months, 9 months, whatever it's been. But I think that just makes it that much more sweet that we get to play an actual opponent on Saturday. So we're definitely excited. We're ready to start hitting guys that aren't our teammates, and but yeah, couldn't be more excited for this team's kickoff of the season, especially against LIU. So we're definitely excited.
Now, one of the things I hear from Army hockey players over the years is that there are periods of time when you have military training and you may not be able to skate, which is different from other Division I level hockey players. How was that for you this year? I know it was tough for everybody in the spring when there are very few rinks open. If any. How did you get your skating time in this year?
Absolutely. I was fortunate to be home down in Texas, kind of towards the middle of the pandemic, kind of in May and June. And so I was fortunate that some things were open, obviously with some pretty strict COVID restrictions, masks and groups, and obviously social distancing. But I was able to skate with my old coach down in the Lone Star Brahmas, Dan Wildfong. So I was skating with him 3-4 times a week. Obviously, when I came back to school, I was in my monitoring period. Obviously, they do 100% testing and then a monitoring period. So I wasn't skating then, and then we didn't skate the first 2 weeks. It was mainly conditioning stuff. So there's about a month and a half there where it was a little tough to get ice. But other than that, it felt like a normal off season. I was able to train really as much as I wanted. I was fortunate enough to have a barbell and some weights in my old trainer at home lent me. So it was really, I had to be really creative with it, but I feel ready to go. I feel in the best shape I've ever been in. So.
Yeah. What town in Dallas or in Texas are you from? And tell us a little bit about your road to West Point.
Absolutely. I grew up in Arlington, Texas, which is kind of in the middle of Fort Worth and Dallas. The Stars won the Cup in '99, and I was a 3 or 4 year old at that point, and my brother's 2 years older than me, and we both got into hockey right then and there. Played some travel hockey down for the Alliance, the Texas Attack, Dallas Stars, a bunch of different organizations down there. And then I moved, I went to boarding school in Indiana. I went to Culver Academies, moved away when I was 14. Did a lot of growing up really early, so that was awesome. I loved my time at Culver, got a lot better as a person and a hockey player. And then I graduated Culver and went to Fairbanks, Alaska in the Knoll for my first year of juniors. And then that summer got traded to Lone Star down in Texas, about 10 minutes from my house.
You got traded? They can trade you in that in junior?
Yes, sir. Yeah, they can trade in junior. So I was traded for draft picks and money or something like that. I don't know. Sometimes they trade guys for a case of beer, but so I was traded down to Lone Star and played the last 2 years there and ultimately won a championship, which is probably my favorite hockey memory as of right now. And then was recruited to come here, February, March of my last year of juniors. So
yeah. What do you study at West Point, and is there a part of the Army that you'd like to branch to?
I'm a systems engineering major, so yeah, I love my major. It was perfect for the type of person I am, the things I like to learn about. And then in the Army, my number one choice is engineers. So I'd like to be a combat engineer and work on that stuff for the Army. So
That's terrific. Now, maybe just a final question. Tell us about your fellow defensemen on the team.
I think our coach will tell you this. The strength of our team is our D corps, and we have a pretty veteran group. A lot of guys with a ton of games under their belt, and I would agree with our coaches. Our D corps is solid year in and year out. We can lose guys through graduating, and the next guy steps up, and we've seen that. I've seen that the entire time I've been here. And if you watch a game, you'll see a poised unit that isn't afraid to make plays and jump up in the offense while still kind of maintaining that traditional Army strong defensive game. So I got nothing but good things to say about our D corps. We're a talented and gritty group, and obviously excited to kick off the season with all 10 of us. So.
Well, absolutely. We'll look forward to following your game on Saturday night against LIU, a new entry in Division I. Great to see a New York City or Long Island-based team playing. And great to meet you, Captain John Zimmerman, Sr. from Arlington, Texas, on the Army hockey team. Great to see you today. Best wishes from everybody at the American Legion.
Thank you so much, and thanks for having me.
My pleasure. This is Ken Kraetzer for Sons of the American Legion Radio. We're covering Army hockey.